Hey there, welcome to another episode of Podcast AI by MATCH B2B. I'm Benny Fluman, founder and CEO of MATCH B2B, where we specialize in B2B customer journey strategies and international market growth. Joining me today is my colleague, Brenda, a senior business consultant here at MATCH B2B. We're excited to dive into a topic that's completely reshaping the consulting landscape.
Hi, everyone. And I'm excited about this one because it affects literally everyone in the business world. We're talking about the future of consulting in the AI era, aren't we?
Exactly. AI is rapidly transforming the way consultants operate across industries such as IT, biotech, and pharma. The consulting playbook is being completely rewritten as we speak. Client expectations are changing, working models are evolving, and those labor-intensive tasks we used to spend hours on, many are becoming automated.
So this is really about a fundamental shift in what consulting looks like. Let's start with client expectations because that's where everything begins, right? How are clients' needs changing in this new landscape?
Well, the information monopoly consultants once enjoyed, that's basically gone. AI has democratized information and analytics in a big way. Organizations now have powerful AI tools in-house that can provide the insights they previously relied on consultants.
I've definitely seen that shift. It reminds me of that quote from an industry expert who said, "The traditional consulting model no longer aligns with what clients need most: internal capability, building, and self-reliance."
That's spot on. Clients in 2025 want faster, data-driven results and more customized, insight-rich solutions. They don't have time to wait around for weeks of number crunching anymore. The power dynamic has fundamentally shifted. Clients have incredible information at their fingertips and are looking to consultants to provide value beyond just raw data.
So consultants need to evolve from information providers to true strategic partners, right? Helping with things like change management and AI integration expertise?
Absolutely, and to do that effectively, they need the right tools in their arsenal. Let's talk about those must-have AI tools for consultants.
Lay it on me. What should consultants be adding to their toolkit right now?
First up, generative AI assistants like ChatGPT and Claude. These tools are accelerating research and content creation. Everything from market overviews to frameworks, proposals, and even basic data analysis. I've heard consultants say using ChatGPT for deliverables like trend research and first draft reports has freed them to focus on higher-level strategy.
Claude is making waves too, especially for enterprise projects where you need to analyze large context inputs or run sentiment analysis on data.
Definitely. Beyond chatbots, AI-powered data analysis and visualization tools are becoming indispensable. Tableau now embeds AI to help consultants explore and present data through dynamic dashboards. This means quickly uncovering patterns and showcasing insights interactively.
And don't forget AutoML platforms like DataRobot. They're letting consultants build and deploy predictive models without needing a data science PhD.
Right. The modern consultant really needs a toolkit, spanning generative AI for text and ideation, data analytics AI, and industry-specific AI solutions. These tools don't replace consultants. They supercharge their capabilities.
That's a perfect segue into what I think is one of the most important concepts: the hybrid model of AI plus human expertise. It's not about AI replacing consultants, but augmenting them, right?
Exactly. I love how futurist Bernard Marr puts it. In consulting, the best results come from those who understand how to blend human intuition with the power of AI.
That's such a crucial point. AI is great at data crunching, pattern recognition, and generating preliminary insights. But humans provide the context, creativity, and ethical considerations that make those insights actually valuable.
It's what experts call augmented intelligence. AI complements human intelligence without replacing it. Picture an AI modeling thousands of scenario outcomes, but it's the seasoned consultant who picks the scenario that best aligns with a client's unique culture and strategy.
And that shift really changes the consultant's role, doesn't it? From being the primary analyst to becoming an interpreter of AI outputs, applying domain experience, and guiding clients through implementation.
100%. Many firms are already embedding this hybrid model, using AI tools during analysis phases and then relying on human consultants to validate findings, craft narratives, and build client relationships. AI expands what consultants can deliver, but human consultants remain critical as strategists, storytellers, and trusted advisors.
Speaking of what AI can deliver, let's talk about all those time-consuming analysis and research tasks that used to eat up so much of a consultant's time. What's happening there?
The transformation is dramatic. Studies show when over 700 consultants at a firm used AI tools, their task completion rates improved by about 25%, with junior staff seeing a whopping 43% productivity boost.
That's impressive. What kinds of tasks are we talking about specifically?
Think about all those routine but time-consuming tasks: data cleaning, basic analysis, compiling reports. For example, traditionally, consultants spend hours building company profiles or market landscapes before a project. Now, a consultant can prompt a generative AI to instantly produce a one-page company profile for a client, including history, key financials, products, and recent news.
So background research that might have taken a junior analyst a full day can now be done in seconds? That's a game changer.
Absolutely. Similarly, AI can digest lengthy industry reports. Rather than reading a 500-page market research study, you can ask an AI to summarize the key trends, benchmarks, and recommendations in a concise abstract. This not only saves time but ensures no critical insight is missed due to human fatigue.
It sounds like AI doesn't just make consulting faster, it can make it better too. Freed from clerical tasks, consultants can explore more alternatives and do deeper analysis.
That's exactly right. But human oversight remains vital. Consultants must review AI-generated results for accuracy and relevance, and then contextualize them for the client's specific situation. When used wisely, AI becomes a tireless research assistant that supercharges a consultant's productivity.
With all this AI integration, ethical considerations must be top of mind, I imagine. What are the main ethical challenges consultants need to navigate?
Great question. Algorithmic bias is definitely a top concern. AI systems trained on historical data can inadvertently perpetuate unfair biases, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes if left unchecked.
Like an AI-driven hiring recommendation tool that might disadvantage certain groups if its training data reflected past prejudices?
Precisely. Consultants need to proactively audit AI models for bias and ensure the data going in is diverse and representative. Another priority is transparency. Clients and regulators want to know how an AI reached its conclusions.
The black box problem, where AI makes suggestions without explaining why, can be a real trust killer.
Absolutely. Consultants should favor explainable AI approaches or provide interpretable summaries of complex models. Being transparent about why the AI says this not only builds trust, but also aligns with emerging regulations around AI accountability.
And I imagine data privacy is a massive concern too, especially when dealing with sensitive client information.
It's huge. Many consultancies are extremely cautious about using public AI services with confidential client data. Earlier this year, numerous consulting companies banned employees from inputting client data into tools like ChatGPT, fearing data leaks.
So what's the solution there?
Consultants need to ensure any AI tools used are secure. Think enterprise versions that don't train on client inputs, on-premise models, etc., and comply with privacy laws. Getting client consent and putting safeguards in place is essential when leveraging AI on proprietary data.
It seems like consultants have a broader ethical responsibility in the age of AI, almost as stewards of responsible AI use.
That's well put. As one AI consultant noted, ignoring ethical red flags damages credibility, erodes client trust in the long run, and leads systems to cause real-world harm. Many firms are establishing AI ethics committees, developing guidelines like responsible AI frameworks, conducting regular AI audits, and educating their teams on ethical AI use.
Let's get concrete here. Do we have any real-world examples or case studies that show how consulting firms are successfully implementing AI?
Boston Consulting Group offers a fascinating example. They conducted a large experiment with generative AI across their workforce, about 750 consultants and staff, to test AI's impact.
What did they find?
The results were eye-opening. For routine tasks, productivity jumped 30 to 40% for new hires, and 20 to 30% for experienced consultants when using AI support. On more complex tasks, gains were smaller or required more oversight, highlighting that human expertise was still crucial.
That makes sense. AI shines with routine tasks, but needs human guidance for complex work.
Exactly. BCG even developed an internal AI assistant named Gene to help their teams, and they predict that within a decade, about 50% of current tasks could be automated, freeing consultants to focus more on change management and client adoption of AI.
Any other examples worth mentioning?
There's a UK-based consulting firm that took a proactive approach to AI adoption. They appointed an executive AI sponsor and aligned internal R&D to specific use cases. One outcome was developing a service order AI assistant to help draft client proposals.
Did it pay off?
Dramatically. This AI assistant significantly reduced the time to create client proposals, accelerating the sales cycle. By automating proposal drafts and repetitive documentation, the firm freed up consultants to customize and refine proposals rather than writing boilerplate text.
That kind of efficiency gives them a real edge, I imagine.
It does. And we're seeing major investments too. Accenture announced a $3 billion investment to expand its data and AI practice and is doubling its AI-skilled talent to 80,000 people through hiring and training. This has paid off with hundreds of millions in new AI-related client work.
It's not just about efficiency, but growth too. For independent consultants who don't have billion-dollar budgets, what can they do?
They don't need massive resources. Even small practices can use machine learning to analyze a client's sales data and identify new revenue opportunities, or deploy a simple NLP model to help a client triage customer feedback. The key is to embrace AI early, whether through internal R&D, pilot projects, or partnerships.
So now let's talk about how consultants can position themselves as AI-savvy advisors. What strategies work best?
First, integrate AI solutions into your service offerings and make that part of your branding. For example, if you're a supply chain consultant, you might start offering an AI-powered demand forecasting service.
I heard about a consultant specializing in operational efficiency who added AI-driven workflow automation to their projects, implementing tools like Zapier and custom GPT automations. That gave them a real differentiator in the market.
Exactly. Another independent consultant focused on marketing strategy used ChatGPT to analyze a client's campaign performance data. By visibly demonstrating how AI tools enhanced decision-making, they positioned themselves as a forward-thinking partner to a relatively non-tech-savvy client.
Thought leadership seems important here too, right?
Critical. Publishing content about AI in your domain significantly boosts credibility. Top firms even incorporate this into roles. Job descriptions for senior consultants now often expect one to act as an AI thought leader, creating white papers, presentations, and executive briefings.
So regular insights on LinkedIn, blogs, or industry publications discussing AI impacts on your client's sector can really help establish authority.
And don't forget the educational role. Many clients are eager to leverage AI but don't know where to start. Position yourself as the advisor who can bridge that gap, essentially acting as both consultant and AI educator. Emphasize in your pitches that you'll help train their team on new AI tools or create a roadmap for them to become AI ready.
That positions you not just as an expert for hire, but a long-term partner in their modernization journey. But what about those traditional, non-tech clients who might be resistant to change? How do you sell AI-driven solutions to them?
That's where communication becomes crucial. Rather than leading with algorithms and technical jargon, focus on how your AI-enhanced service will solve their problems or improve key metrics they care about.
So tie AI to clear business outcomes?
Absolutely. Frame your proposal around the client's goals, increasing revenue, cutting costs, speeding up processes. Explain concretely how AI will integrate into their existing business processes and drive growth or efficiency. For example, using this AI tool, we can process your customer inquiries 5 times faster, meaning faster sales responses and higher win rates.
And I imagine keeping it practical and avoiding jargon is important too.
It's essential. A non-tech CEO doesn't want to hear about neural networks, but they'll listen if you explain that an AI analytics platform will identify which products aren't selling and why, in plain English. Use simple analogies if needed. Think of AI as a super smart assistant who never sleeps, sifting through all your data overnight to give you a daily action list.
What about addressing their fears of being overwhelmed by a complex system?
Offer a guided AI journey. Position yourself as a partner who will educate and guide them step by step. Lay out a phased plan. Perhaps start with a pilot or proof of concept, then scale up as they become comfortable. One consultant mentioned breaking projects into stages. Level 1, basic reporting automation. Level 2, predictive insights. Level 3, AI-driven decision support. Helped a cautious client feel at ease.
And I'm guessing building trust through familiarity helps too.
Definitely. Leverage references and credentials the client trusts. Mention similar clients or case studies. We implemented a similar AI solution for a retailer like you, and their online sales jumped 15% in 3 months. Or draw parallels to technologies they already use. This AI tool integrates with Excel. It will feel like an advanced version of the reports you already get, just more automated.
Ultimately, it sounds like selling AI to non-tech clients is as much about change management as the tech itself.
That's spot on. Focus on their business, speak their language, and handhold them through the change. Many traditional clients, once they see AI in action on a small scale, become enthusiastic champions, often marveling at how they ever managed without it.
Let's shift gears a bit. We've talked about using AI for client work, but what about consultants using AI internally to improve their own operations?
That's a huge opportunity area. There's a growing mantra. Automate what you can so you can focus on what matters. Document and content generation is one big area. Consultants churn out countless emails, proposals, and reports.
So using tools like ChatGPT to draft those communications can save significant time?
Exactly. As a coach for independent consultants' notes, you can use ChatGPT to get a jump start on administrative tasks like replying to emails or writing proposals, and as a brainstorming partner for thought leadership content such as case studies. Instead of starting from a blank page, you're editing and refining AI-generated text, a huge productivity boost.
What about knowledge management? That's always been a challenge in consulting.
Firms are experimenting with AI chatbots trained on their proprietary knowledge base. Think of an Ask My Consulting Firm AI that can instantly retrieve past project deliverables, research papers, or the latest industry insights when consultants query it.
And meeting productivity tools are exploding too, right?
Absolutely, AI meeting assistants like Otter.ai and Fireflies.ai have become popular. These tools automatically transcribe meetings and calls with high accuracy and even generate summaries and action item lists. Instead of frantically taking notes in a client meeting, the AI can record the conversation and later provide a written recap of key points and decisions.
That sounds like a major time saver.
It is. Some independent consultants report saving 5 to 10 hours a week by automating repetitive tasks, effectively giving themselves an extra workday of time. That time can be reinvested in business development, deeper analysis, or simply achieving a better work-life balance.
In consulting, time literally is money, so that's a real competitive advantage. Now looking ahead, how can consultants future-proof their business in this rapidly evolving AI landscape?
First, embrace lifelong learning and upskilling. AI technologies evolve rapidly. What's cutting edge today might be standard tomorrow. Take courses on new AI tools, attend webinars or industry conferences on AI in your sector, and experiment with emerging technologies.
And I imagine cultivating a mindset of experimentation helps too. Leading firms are creating sandbox environments where consultants can pilot new AI applications in a low-risk setting.
Exactly. Second, focus on human expertise and high-value skills. As AI takes over more routine parts of consulting, the human aspect becomes even more critical. Double down on uniquely human skills that AI can't replicate well. Interpersonal communication, creative problem-solving, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence.
I saw that BCG's leadership predicts that within 10 years, 50% of current consulting tasks will be automated by AI, allowing consultants to focus much more on driving change and adoption in client organizations.
That's right. Third, adapt your business models and metrics. If an AI tool allows you to do a task in 2 hours that used to take 2 days, charging purely by hours worked undervalues your contribution. Progressive firms are exploring value-based or outcome-based pricing to better align with results delivered rather than hours.
Makes sense. What about partnerships?
Building robust partnerships and ecosystems is crucial. No single consultant or firm will be able to develop expertise in every AI tool or keep everything in-house. Form partnerships with tech companies, AI startups, or data providers to enhance your offerings.
And staying client-centric has to be more important than ever, right?
Absolutely. Maintain a laser focus on client needs and be willing to pivot your approaches as those needs change. The issues clients face will evolve as AI becomes mainstream in their businesses. What they hire you for in 5 years might be very different from today.
This has been fascinating. Any final thoughts on the future of consulting in the AI era?
The consulting firms that flourish in the AI era will be those that combine technological prowess with adaptability and deep human insight. By investing in your own capabilities, adopting flexible strategies, and always keeping client value at the center, you position your consulting business to ride the wave of AI disruption rather than be sunk by it.
As that industry playbook put it, strategic AI adoption, coupled with unwavering attention to client value, will help translate technological potential into tangible client benefits.
Exactly. If you leverage AI to deliver unmistakable value, faster insights, better decisions, increased performance, your consulting practice will not only be future-proof, it will be future-ready, poised to lead in the years ahead.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. This has been an incredibly insightful conversation about the future of consulting in the AI era.
Thanks for joining us. If you're interested in learning more about B2B customer journey strategies or how AI is transforming consulting, feel free to reach out to us at MATCH B2B. We've just launched Podcast AI, our latest product, which is an AI-driven podcast production platform tailored for consultants and businesses. It automatically transforms written content like articles or blog posts into fully produced, professionally branded podcast episodes with minimal effort. It's time to transform your knowledge into influence. Make your expertise heard.
Sounds like you're putting AI into practice in your own business. For more details, check the contact info in the channel. See you in our next episode.